Why are Black women not accountable? Why are we not taking accountability?
I think it's the illusion. You don't want to tell the truth. If you're not being truth and honest with yourself, then what does that make you? A lie. And so you're not being accountable for the things that you have done because you haven't even realized the things that you have done. You haven't held yourself accountable. Then you have to forgive yourself for the things that you did do. The illusion makes you believe that, oh, I didn't do anything. There was nothing wrong with what I did. The falseness of it never happened.
How can we be accountable? What does that look like?
It looks like getting therapy. Getting therapy, healing from your past traumas. I think for me, I wasn't able to actually get therapy when I was younger. And when I had my children growing up, I was in survival mode. When you're in that mode, you're just doing, you're just going, you're going. Going back to that accountability is I knew I wanted more. I knew I deserved more. I knew my children deserved better. I didn't want to give them that legacy of you're going to be a teenage parent. I don't want to leave them that legacy of you're going to be on welfare. Holding myself accountable first. Because once you know who you are and whose you are, I don't need what the system is giving me. That is just temporary.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, but more importantly, you saw the clip. It might sound weird playing on words, but all lives matter. And I think when it comes to accountability, it's hard for a person who's a liar to be accountable because they're going to lie about their intentions. They're going to lie about their decisions. They're going to lie about their choices. They're going to lie about their actions. And when you lie so much, the narrative you created for your actions is a lie. And the first person you might have to lie to is yourself. And if you get accustomed to lying to yourself, then every lie you tell everybody else is just fair game in your in that mindset, rather. So for me, the lack of accountability really stems from the fact that you can't be honest about your ill intentions, your ill will, your manipulation, your agenda to get what you want out of a situation. You can't be honest about that because, some people, they justify their evil. They justify their inner selfishness. And sometimes people are I would say aloof, but you lie to yourself, not even by omission, but you lie. One of the biggest lies you tell yourself is it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's gonna be just fine. Like, nothing's gonna happen. And it's kind of like, and I'm gonna be extreme when I say this. It's kind of like being a parent and walking out of the front door and leaving the door cracked, not even closed, just cracked, and saying, I'll be back. I'll be back. Nothing's gonna happen to my house or with my kids in the house because, because the door's open. Who cares? And then you come back, and your kids something horrible might have happened in your house and your kids, and you just sit there and go, why did they do that? And nothing is supposed to happen. It's like, and somebody has to ask you, why did you leave the door open? Why did you invite the opportunity for something to happen? There are people in the world who will look at that as an opportunity to do something dastardly. So why would you even give them that? Oh, I didn't think anything was gonna go bad. You can't predict somebody doing that. That's not my fault. You know, like in less extreme extent, uh, you know, it's one thing if a person steals your car, right? Your insurance will cover it. If somebody carjacks you, your insurance will cover it. But if you leave like your car running and the door is unlocked or the window down and somebody jumps in your car and drives off, your insurance is not going to cover that because they're going to say you're at fault. You knew that your car could possibly get stolen by leaving the car on and running if the door unlocked or the window down. You knew that was a possibility. So you participated in that. And this is the issue with accountability. You know, and I'm going to say something that some of y'all might not like to hear, but therapy can't help a liar. There's nothing a therapist could do for you if you can't even be honest. Because the story you tell your therapist is going to be a lie. So they can only help you with the lie that you told them. They can't help you with the truth of what you need help with. So that's another issue with accountability, because who are you going to tell the truth to if you can't even tell it to yourself? Now, I would say this, with Black women in particular. I think the reason why a lot of you can't deal with accountability is because in our culture, you were taught that you were right even when you were wrong. So then you become teenagers, young adults, and you're dead wrong for the things you do and say in the situations that you create. But you were taught that it didn't matter if you lied your way to there. It didn't matter if you manipulated your way there. It doesn't matter if you set somebody up. It doesn't matter if you scam somebody, because you're right. The way, you did what you were supposed to do because you did what you had to do. And that absolves you of any responsibility to fix what you destroyed, which becomes a huge problem. So for me, when I see some of this stuff, I think to myself, we'll probably never get real accountability from some people, in general in our lifetime, because they're sociopaths. Because because right and wrong is really based on what they benefit from. And if they got a benefit out of it, then it's right, no matter what they did to get that benefit. And if they didn't get a benefit out of it, then it's wrong. So that's why you see this psychotic behavior, in my opinion. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna say it to you.